So John here. Welcome to the No BS Daily Dose. This is where Mateo and myself and sometimes some colleagues and other people are going to come in and give our op-ed on different articles and different things that are going on. The goal of Daily Dose is to be short and sweet, 5 minutes or less. We're really excited about this. I'm going to do them sporadically. Mateo's going to do them more often. We're going to start with this one right here. So Dave Angotti, a colleague, a friend of the show, and founder of StaySense, shared a great article the other day from the Harvard Business Review titled, "What Does Banning Short-Term Rentals Really Accomplish?" It's a really quick read with a focus on New York City's unique short-term rental ban. So in summary, rising house and rent prices have no direct correlation to more inventory going towards short-term rentals. And in all actuality, the banning of short-term rentals will negatively impact these cities by limiting travel and tax revenue from tourists. That's my take, right? Residents in jurisdictions around the globe are limiting and banning short-term rentals for a multitude of reasons, but not necessarily super well thought out reasons. Despite the fears that Airbnb may lead to rent increases, Harvard's research actually found that short-term rentals are not the biggest contributor to high rents. Cities need to look inward and see where they went wrong and not look for someone to blame in all actuality. So interesting findings in this review. In New York City, the presence of short-term rentals increased the annual rent of the medium tenants by $120, right? While this aggregates to a material sum across all renters, it's minute in comparison to the overall rise of housing costs in recent past. Considering that the average rent in New York City was over $1,800 a month in 2021, and that rents increased by 32% over the previous decade, like the Airbnb or short-term rentals contributed to like truly only 1% of the aggregated rent total. So short-term rentals increased by the median rent by $125. But overall, just the city in the past decade increased 32% on their own without short-term. If tourism is important to your community, then consider friendly restrictions instead of an all-out ban, right? I understand that the hotel lobbies are powerful and they have deep pockets and they've been doing this a really long time. These regulations aren't necessarily fair and biased, and they aren't necessarily coming from a place where pockets aren't lined either. That's a whole different story. So this article overall is decent. It gets you thinking if you never actually thought too deeply about why municipalities put restrictions on short-term rentals. But it, in all actuality, just scratches the surface. And yes, David, it's hard to believe, but no, the multi-million-dollar New York penthouses didn't become affordable housing. No.